All right, what's up guys? Out here today on the 2018 Evil, the Calling. Super rad, 27.5 wheel size, 130 millimeter shock, 140 fork. Yeah, so I'm 5'8", I'm on a medium. Put 175 PSI in the shock. I weigh 145 pounds. If this is your first time to the channel, welcome. My name's Jason. I take bikes out and review them, kind of give them a first impression review, test ride. And I'm at Outerbike down in Moab today, and where they have tons of different manufacturers of bikes down here in Moab. And I've ridden a bunch of bikes today. Anyway, subscribe, stick around if you want to see more cool bike reviews. Let's get this one underway. I totally dig this bike. It's just efficient climber, really poppy and supportive suspension platform to stand on. I dig it. So in terms of travel, it's real similar to the Santa Cruz 5010. But God, I would say it feels like a bigger bike. The 5010 doesn't feel as planted as this, but we're getting to a section of downhill right here that I'll be able to test it out a little bit more on. I just feel like this bike has tons of traction. It just feels really good. Really, really good. I've said this about the DW link, Delta link that Evil uses. It's just really supportive. And what I mean by that is like, it's deep and plush, but like, which is good because it absorbs those bigger, kind of chunkier hits, but it's still in the middle of it, poppy when you need it to be. That's one really cool thing about these bikes. Man, just so composed in the air. Comes out of turns, corners really well. Man, it gets in and out of turns so fast. Like lightning fast. And it just pops off everything. So sick. I just feel like I'm a better rider than I am riding this bike. I'm surprised. I almost didn't even demo this bike today, honestly. I was just gonna ride the following MB and not even ride this bike, which would have been a huge mistake. Okay, I should mention this is a pretty stiff climb right here on this Calling, and the front tire wants to wander a little bit. So the following didn't do that on this same climb. Well, man, for a bike that I almost didn't even demo down here at Outerbike, I am more than pleasantly surprised. I'm really impressed with this bike. And I've got like 4 hours of riding in already, so I'm tired, which means that it's not because I'm fresh or anything like that. It's just the bike rips. What a cool trail to ride on too. It really did just like give you a little bit of everything. Not like the craziest gnarly trail, but just a good amount of chunk and flow and everything. It was rad. Yeah, the bike is super responsive and poppy. Like, oh man, like in a really cool way. It does not feel like my Santa Cruz 5010 did. It doesn't feel like the Ibis Mojo 3. It feels like a longer travel, more composed bike than either one of those. Those are super playful and poppy. And this is probably, man, as lively and poppy as those bikes. But holy crap, what a perfect, like, do everything 27.5 bike. Okay guys, I just got done with my ride on the 2018 Evil Calling. Man, I almost didn't demo this bike when I was down at Outerbike, and that would have been a huge mistake because it ended up being my favorite bike of the day. It's a 27.5 wheel size, 130 rear shock, 140 fork. It's aggressive, it's ready to just go party and hit hard stuff, but it's still really poppy, really playful. One thing I love about these Evil bikes is this DW link, Delta link that they use. The suspension setup is so incredible. I don't know everything about it, and I'm sure someone out there watching probably knows more, but it is so ready for every big chunky hit, like all those 6 to 8 inch chunky, like fast chattery hits. but it never gets hung up. And when you need to pop off something, you know, those times where you need to like kind of lunge the bike over an obstacle and kind of pedal through it, it's ready for it and really poppy, just pop off all that stuff. Not every bike is that way. I really like that. It's unique to these Evils. This calling was, I mean, it was incredible. I really liked it a lot. I'm really glad that I demoed it. So if it's on your short list, for sure, track down a demo driver and ride one of these, or go to a local bike shop in your area that has these and ride it. If it's the type of bike you're looking for, I'm not sure you'll find a better one out there. I mean, it feels as big as some of these longer travel bikes, almost as like long travel as like a Bronson by Santa Cruz, or like a Trance by Giant. Some of these longer travel bikes, but it's really poppy and nimble the whole time. Fast out of the corners. For sure demo one if it's on your short list. Anyway, I had fun making this video. Thanks guys. We'll see ya.